The U.S. Supreme Court on Monday rejected an effort to remove Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump from the primary ballot in Colorado, one day before that state holds primary nominating contests ahead of the 2024 presidential election. The unanimous ruling from the 9 justices reverses a decision late last year by Colorado's top court disqualifying Trump. The case cited a rarely invoked clause of the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, Section 3, which bars from office any, quote, officer of the United States who took an oath, quote, to support the Constitution of the United States, and then, quote, engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the same, or given aid or comfort to the enemies thereof.
Trump incited a violent mob to attack our Capitol.
A group of Colorado voters argued that Donald Trump's efforts to subvert his 2020 election loss, which fueled the violent January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol, amounted to insurrection. Trump's attorneys argued he was not an officer under the 14th Amendment and denied the allegation of insurrection. The Supreme Court ruled on Monday that only Congress, not states, can determine a candidate's eligibility under the 14th Amendment. Monday's decision clears the way for Trump to wrap up the Republican nomination. He remains the commanding frontrunner. His only remaining rival, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, has won but a single contest, the Washington, D.C. primary over the weekend. The Supreme Court's speedy resolution of the ballot qualification question stands in contrast with its slower pace in another case, whether Trump has presidential immunity from criminal charges. The former president is facing federal charges accusing him of illegally retaining classified documents and misleading investigators seeking to recover them, and also for a number of alleged schemes to subvert the 2020 election. The justices are scheduled to hear arguments in the immunity case in late April, a much longer timeline. The Supreme Court's 6-3 conservative majority includes 3 Trump appointees.